Hey guys and girls, what's up? Synergy here, and we are bringing you a brand new special video for you guys. This one's going to be a 5-man flawless Crota raid run, and it's also going to be a world record speed run as well for you guys. So we're going to get into this game, and you can see we need to descend straight into the Hellmouth. The time on this is 24 minutes and 54 seconds from orbit coming in to the end of the raid. Right, so the first part, what we're just going to point out as well, is we're going to let people go down one by one, just so nobody dies on the jump down. And we're just going to give a shout out to each and individual player that you can see in here, only 5 of us. We've got Noble Champ, Twisted Damer, Higher Dream, Messiah, and of course, me, Synergy. Right, so the bridge is fully formed, and you can see Twisted Damer's already on a mission. Now I'm just going to wait to the back, so we can get a view of them all falling down. And we're going to go and descend into the Hellmouth. Now you can see Noble Champ is actually jumping up straight at me at the moment, which is knocking me, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're knocking me everywhere. Which is quite funny, because I thought for sure I was going to die on this jump down because of that. Okay, there we go, so we're very low health. I have literally no health whatsoever, so we're going to get straight into this. Noble Champ's going to have a little dance with me, and we're going to move. So basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be leading the team, and we're going to be saying when to stop, when to move, and stuff like that. What we need to take out is we need to take out any cursed thralls that are around straight away, and obviously the regular thralls. You can see there's quite a lot at the beginning to start with. So turn and cover. There you go, you can see the cover and the teamwork that's taking place right now. Now I'm saying go. I'm going to take out that cursed thrall on the right hand side. We're going to turn and cover again. There you go, so we're just going to wipe them out, nice and easy. And then we're going to go again. As we're going, we're coming up to this next lamp. Now you can see the way to darkness is on 4, 3, 2 and go, basically. So we're moving on to the next one right now. From the next one, because our weight of darkness is quite low, we're going to move straight up the hill. Once we get to the next lamp, we are going to turn and cover, and just make sure none of the ads is able to hurt anybody that's at the back. And there you can see the ads have been completely wiped out. And now we're going to move on to the next part. So this one is a bit of a long lamp, so you're going to see the weight of darkness. Mine is on 5. Now the people behind me is going to have more weight of darkness than I have. So I need to bear that in mind before I say go. So I'll just hold it for a minute. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Because this one's a long walk as well, we're actually going to hold at this one. So we're going to turn, cover, and hold. Now you can see them all getting wiped out by the Nova Bomb of Messiah right there. And now we're going to go. The next part is the night. Now I need to reload, so I'm just going to plant some clips into him, and somebody's going to cover me with the Nova Bomb at the same time. Now we're on to the next lamp. This time we're going to wait as long as possible for that weight of darkness to come down. We're just going to take out the ads, and now we're going to go. And of this part, I believe somebody puts a bubble up, which is quite risky to do so, but we end up coming out of it and prevailing. You can see them both in the bubble right now. See how many ads are going towards them. And we're going to say go, and we're going to get out of there as quick as possible, because that's a very bad position for us to be in. Now we're going to turn and hold, and we're going to take out any of the ads that are surrounding. I'm going to use my Nova Bomb. What I'm doing is I'm using that Nova Bomb to take out anything that can be obstructing the path of anyone that is following me. So if something's going to slow someone down, I'll take it out. Same as Messiah is doing right there. I'm going to take those orbs, nice and juicy. There's a knight right there, so I'm going to say go to everyone and make sure everyone's out of that danger zone. Or if you like, the hotspot. Now we're moving on, and this one's going to be directly up the hill, so we're going to turn and cover. Going to use that Nova Bomb right there, and we're going to start moving up the hill. So as we're moving up the hill, we just need to avoid those 2 holes right there, which everyone does very nicely. Now this is the part where I actually get confused myself and I end up turning the wrong way myself. Luckily no one was following me, so I didn't sort of lead anyone astray. So I was going for this one and then realised that I only need to go diagonal. So there we go, go into it, and you can see my weight of darkness has been slapped on just because of that. I'm going to be using my machine gun basically to take as many of these out as possible. You can see I'm hit down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fall back to the bridge. What we're going to be doing at this specific part is we're going to be using 2 people onto the rocks to take out the ogres. Now unfortunately, not like all the other ways where you only get 2 ogres, we actually got 6 ogres in this one. So hats off to Messiah and Higher Dream for taking those ogres out nice and fast and slapping them down. All we're doing here at the ring is getting rid of any of the small curse thralls that are running towards us. And we're also using that Blessing of Light buff at the same time. I'm going to pick up that heavy ammo. We're going to be sending 2 people across the bridge. Basically to run as fast as we can towards the light. We're not going to waste any time. The rest of the people's actually going to stay here just to make sure. So in other words, we're not going to accidentally knock each other off the bridge, etc. Right, so the bridge is almost complete now, guys, so we're just going to finish up some of these ads. I'm giving Messiah a shout out for a curse thrall that's seen on his left hand side, just in case it decides to explode near them on the rock. Now you can see right here a jump up. If I jump down right now, I can be pushed off by that thrall, so we just move on. Right, we're currently 7 minutes 11 seconds into it. Now Twisted Dame has realised that my agility is maxed out, so I'm going to be able to get there nice and fast on my Warlock. And you can see how fast I'm going. I've got my head turned down just to allow me to glide across the floor a lot faster rather than going up high. And there we go, we're moving on to cross the bridge part. Now you're going to see exactly how we do this, guys. You can give this a whirl yourself, and if you think this is easy the way that we do it, you have to have 2 very strong players who are going to be over the other side of the bridge the way that we do it. Now the reason they're going to have to be very strong is because A, they're going to have to be very good at surviving. The other one is they're going to have to be planting a lot of damage into 2 ogres at the same time, whilst having a witch attacking them, as well as all the thrall and the cursed thrall. So the 2 people we're actually going to be sending over on this part is going to be the guy who's boxing with me right now. You can see him, Twisted Damer. The second person is going to be Messiah. Okay, so we got the sword bearer right there. We're all just going to jump over him, play it nice and safe, and we're going to get this bridge straight up, nice and fast. We're not going to waste any time. Now, I'm just going to start damaging him down, and likewise somebody else is too. Now, like I said, the first person who's going to be going across the bridge is going to be Messiah. You're going to see him in front of my screen right now. There he is. Swordbearer is low, me and Twisted are actually on the middle sink plate, and you can see the 2 people on the left and right hand side. Right, the bridge is fully formed, Swordbearer goes down, Messiah picks up the sword, and he's going to get his ass straight across that bridge. He's going to be going on to the right hand side, which is where the second person is going to be supporting him as well, because they're going to have the ogres coming out pretty soon after they get across. Now the second part is, this is my turn. What I need to do is I do need to come into this room for a little bit just to allow the swordbearer to spawn, because if I stay on the sink plate, the swordbearer won't spawn. And trust me, that is right, guys, it does actually happen that way. Right, so you can see on the minimap, there he is, swordbearer right there. I'm just going to plant a Nova, which is absolutely useless. Takes off, what, 10%, not even that. And there we go, we placed the grenade. But what I need to do is I need to switch positions because Twisted Damer is going to be coming across next. So we're going to take that sword bearer down. I'm going to be on the sink plate, so the bridge is getting farmed. Twisted's picking up his sword. He's going to use the glides to get over to me right now. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And he's going to be moving up. We're just going to watch him cross that bridge, just to make sure it's nice and safe. You can see Messiah on the right hand side right there. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be providing support because there's going to be a lot of ads that are attacking our two guys that are over the bridge. They might be strong players, but you know, when you're overrun, even the best of players can't survive that well. So all we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking out as many ads as we possibly can, because we're not going to be having the eyes on the ogres as well as they do over the bridge. You can see an ogre right there that's attacking them. Twisted Damer straight on the ground. He's going to be taking that ogre out as fast as possible. Messiah's going to be helping him. You can see him jumping right there in my view. And we've got the ogre on the left hand side who's now going to attack that same player. So he is literally keeping on the move. And we haven't got a shot on him, so it's down to him unfortunately. He plants the rockets in and the ogres are down. There we go, simple as that. You can see his exclamation mark right on him there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our time. We're going to wait for this bridge, make sure that it is fully formed before anyone even dares to touch it, because if anybody dares to touch that bridge, we're going to kick their ass. So we're just going to have a dance while we're waiting around, and now we're going to move up the bridge. Now, what we're going to be moving on to is the servitors. And you're basically going to see Messiah and Twisted, because they're already up there, they're able to take the first one out just as we reach the doorway. There we go, first one's already gone. Twisted Damer is going to end up pulling up his Titan bubble, which is going to protect us from all the lovely purple orbs that are tracking us down. Right, we are moving on. So what we're doing now is we're killing as a team, taking our time. People are going to be working on the ads at the bottom. I'm going to be targeting the Shrieker. Now, when I'm targeting the Shrieker, there is somebody else targeting as well. The Shrieker is down. Everybody's going to move back to the safety of the bubble, because we are taking no risk. World record speedrun, and also 5-man raid. So we are handicapped, and it is flawless. Right, so now that both Shriekers are down, all we need to do is take our time through here. We don't need any lone rangers who's just going to run and risk it for a chocolate biscuit. So we're just moving forward bit by bit. As you can see, just taking them down nice and easy. And watching out for those curse thralls as well. That's why Twisted moved back right there. And there you go, guys and girls, we are now on to Ute the Death Singer, of which you're going to see exactly how we do this. I end up a little bit behind because I do need to synth up after switching to my rocket launcher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my synth. Unfortunately both the knights end up coming down here, so I need to jump across them, jump across to here. There's curse thrall to my left hand side. Luckily that wasn't a problem at all. You can see the knight right there, so I'm jumping directly into the middle and up to the podiums. Right, from the podiums, 2 of our players have actually lured out the witches right now. So we're basically going to take out these wizards. Now, what I'm being careful of is because Twisted Damer is directly in front of me, I'm jumping up to use my rocket, and I'm giving him a shout out not to jump at the same time. Therefore, we both don't kill each other. Simple as that. Right, that was a bit of a waste of a Nova Bomb, but what we're going to have is we're going to have all these ads down here. I'm now giving Higher Dream a shout out, just saying that I'm going to waste all of my rockets straight into the ads down here, because we need to get rid of absolutely everything before we can start Crota and move on to the next part. Okay, we are almost there, guys. You can see the heavy ammo on the floor. I'm just going to pick that up right now. As I pick that up, I'm going to move to the left hand side, which is where all of the team is going to be. And we're basically going to be taking out any ads that are in this room right now. I'm just looking on the outside. What I'm doing is I'm keeping watching in case anything like a straddler comes behind us, because sometimes they can. You never know. In other words, why risk it? Right, so Twisted Damer's got his bubble up right now. We're going to use that bubble just to get the blessing of light, just to make sure. See a rocket coming over my head. I've just given him a shout out not to rocket while I'm jumping. And I'm just going to waste as many rockets as I can. You can see the Death Singer right there on the left hand side. She is going to get absolutely slapped while she's there. And there you go, she's already down. This is the part where we don't risk it. Everybody to the outside. Now that we're all on the outside, all we have to worry about now is killing absolutely everything. And then we can start Crota off for you guys. Don't forget, if you are a new watcher, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like and let me know what you think. Leave a comment, guys and girls. I was actually reading on the Destiny forums as well. Somebody actually put a post up saying, who is your favourite Destiny YouTuber? And in this post there was the legend himself, there was Dattodoesdestiny, and there was a few other YouTubers as well. And you know what? Not even a single person said my name. So all these people that haven't watched my videos don't even know who the hell I am. I'm basically a YouTuber that's been pulling in twice as much effort as most people. And you're going to see that in my videos as well. All the editing, everything, rendering down. I know most YouTubers will be doing exactly the same thing as well. But the content of my content is basically very good. I mean, I've got all the solo videos, I've got the record speedrun Nightfall solo tutorials, every single Nightfall that has been out. I've got every single part of the solo raid, I've got the full solo raid as well. And obviously I've now got these world records as well. So hopefully that my content is good enough for you guys to actually want to be watching, while I'm basically having fun, doing what I love doing, playing, gaming, just like you all. I'm just another average Joe, just like you. And yeah, I'm gaming for the fun of it. Okay, so moving on, rather than my little outburst right there, guys and girls, we are going to be taking out the rest of the night. Now, the good thing about the raid sniper is if you get 3 headshots and they're all criticals, you will be able to constantly headshot all of the time. But we're just going to be covering each other with the Nova bombs, and then we're going to be using the orbs from the other people, so that other people have the Nova bombs ready for the next part. Now, we can all move into the centre, and we are going to be starting Crota, guys and girls, so hopefully you will enjoy this part as well. Now this is basically, what they've done recently is they have actually fixed into the patch notes certain parts in this hard raid. So Crota, you can no longer kill him in one sword. In other words, the sword will disappear after the second attempt. So in other words, if you're going to try that, don't try it, because it doesn't work anymore, guys and girls. It's very easy to do, but they've fixed it, which is kind of sucky, because we could have even cut the time down doing that as well, having the free swipes at him. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be using my Nova straight in here, provide some orbs for the rest of the team. I've got the split projectiles on. There you go. And then you can see there's going to be 4 orbs for people right now. Oh no, 5 orbs. Correct me if mistaken. And we're just going to finish off this left hand room. Now Twisted Damer's going to be the sword bearer for this part. And he does an absolutely outstanding job as usual. The rest of us are basically going to be working on boomers, working on the sword bearers, and also working on Galahorning the crap out of Crota. So you can see the boomers are up right now. There's one that just keeps firing there, so we're wary of him. We know he's there, and we're just going to take him as soon as he comes, like so. One headshot with this raid sniper rifle. Mine's not fully upgraded, unfortunately. We'll take a boomer out. So you can see they're working on the sword bearer right now. We need to take that boomer out. Somebody already had eyes on him. Somebody else rocketed him at the same time. Twisted's going to give us a nice call out, and we're all going to each fire simultaneously one rocket. And there you go, you can see all the rockets hit him exactly the same time. Twisted's going to get the fuck out of there right now. And we're going to rocket again right now. There you go, all of them hit him. And he's down, nice and safe. Now what he's doing, Twisted, is he's basically not going for any extra swings. He's taking no chances whatsoever, because like he knows, it is a flawless raid, so we're dependent on him not to get greedy with the sword and not to overdo it, of which he does fantastically. Now you know as well as I do, guys, there's lots of videos up there. For example, the actual fastest video that I have seen is a 6-man flawless raid, and that one is from Dattodoesdestiny. Fair play to them. Now the only thing is, their 6-man flawless raid takes them over 29 minutes. We are on 24 minutes and 54 seconds with only 5 players in our fire team. So we've got a 1-man disadvantage, and we've also managed to cut the time down a lot quicker than them. So we've actually beat them, guys and girls. Simple as that. So that's one of your favourite YouTubers, and we've managed to beat them. There's an achievement in itself. Everybody likes a bit of competition, and we're all very competitive. Okay, so we are now moving on. We're going to take Crota down again. Twisted's going to do his work with the sword, do his magic. Now you can see Crota's health right now. Those boomers, you can see them both getting headshotted straight away, so we've got a very effective sniper right on him. Twisted's going to take him down. I'm just going to look at Crota's health. Look how much health he has right there. And the next part is we're all just going to move down to the centre, and we're going to be moving on to the ogres right now. We're going to be sending Twisted up into the normal Crota room. The reason being for this is what he's going to be taking out is any of the Thralls and Curse Thralls right there. So we're not going to have a chalice down here at all, but we are going to have a bubble. Now most of us, while we are down here for the ogres part, we do have our raid sniper on, so all we have to do is headshot the ogres just in a row 3 times, nice and fast. That way we can constantly shoot at them. You're going to see exactly what I mean within around about 10 seconds maybe, give or take, off the top of my head. Just having a look left and right. Here we go, there's the left one. Watch how fast it goes down, there you go. This is the effect of all the snipers at the same time. Now imagine if they were fully upgraded as well. And there we go. Now you can see the heavy ammo that is spawned on the floor right there for me. Crota's going to be on the left hand side, so we're all going to hug that left as soon as we get out, just to make sure Crota can't actually touch us. Now when I use this Nova Bomb, boom! Fly heavy ammo, fly! And then I'm like, shit, the sword bearer's coming right at me. So we need to jump over him. I'm going to the left hand side. You can see some have gone to the right. There's a Curse Thrall on my left, so I need to be careful not to get explodey. And I'm just going to move into this room just for safe security. What we're going to do is we've got these people that are on the left hand side right now. We're going to turn to the right, and you can see these are coming right through to us. And they're just going to work on the sword bearer. All we need is that sword down, Crota down to his knee, and get the one hit, and there we go, we're all done. So, Galahorn! Just firing 2 just in case, and he is down. 24 minutes 41 seconds, there you go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.